What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Team Stacie, and I'm back, baby. I said I'm back with another YouTube video. And if you're new to my channel, hello. And if you're a subscriber, what's up?
I just saw a bad little John exercising, baby, this a peel run. Cougar bitch, fuck her, make her feel young. Got a nigga fuck.
Alrighty, guys. So as you guys can see, today I'm gonna be giving you guys a natural, everyday glam. I'm talking work friendly, school friendly, you know, just with the family friendly. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this affordable, everyday, natural glam makeup look with this glossy brown lip, go ahead and keep watching. Alright, y'all, so let's go ahead and just get right into the tutorial. I'm super excited to bring this to you guys. So as you guys know, I love to do skin prep first, so I did go ahead and wash my face off camera. Make sure you have a clean face. I always say this, if you're OG to the channel, you guys know it doesn't matter if you woke up this morning, you took a shower, you brushed your teeth, you washed your face. If you're gonna be doing your makeup hours after that, wash your face one more time. Clean skin always is gonna make your makeup look better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Equate dry skin facial cream, and this is what we're gonna use to moisturize my face. I am not gonna be shy putting this on my skin. I definitely love my face to be nice and moisturized. And if you guys want to check out my most recent skincare routine, I'll go ahead and link that up below and down in the description box so you guys can check that out. Let me just put my hair in a ponytail. These are going to be the 3 tools that I use to do my eyebrows today. I like to take some lash glue, a spoolie, and a pencil to do my eyebrows. So I'm going to bring you guys closer and show you guys what I like to do to get the girls snatched, okay, period. Today I'm going to be using this eyebrow pencil from the hair store. Honestly, you can just use any cheap eyebrow pencil. You don't have to go spend like mad money on a pencil. As you guys see, I just like to brush my eyebrows hairs into place, just making sure they're nice and, not crazy looking. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the eyebrow pencil and I'm just gonna lightly line, follow my natural brow shape. So as you guys see, I'm like right under my eyebrow hairs and I'm just following the natural shape. There we go. And now we're gonna go to the top of the brow and we're just literally going to go right above, like slightly above the natural brow hairs, and we're just gonna follow the shape. So now I'm just going to lightly brush with the spoolie so we have no harsh lines. And like I said, this look, we want this look to be super natural and kind of like almost like we have no makeup on, so we don't want to do too much. Okay, so now what I'm doing is, you guys see me just filling in any areas that does not have product in there. One more time, we're going to take that spoolie and just brush through, making sure the product is nice and smooth into our brow. Let me go ahead and just do the next brow really quickly. If you're new to my channel and you're like, girl, why did you show us lash glue to show us how you do your brows? I'm gonna show you guys what I did with that. So sometimes you can use eyebrow gel, but I like to do the most affordable things possible. So if it can save you buying an extra product, I'm gonna put you guys onto that. But that's neither here nor there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take that lash glue and I'm just gonna pat some on the back of my hand. And next we're gonna go back in with that spoolie and we're gonna dip that spoolie into that lash glue, and we're just going to brush our brow hairs. And this is just gonna keep our hairs into place, and this also helps with it looking like you can actually see the brow hairs. So that's basically what it does. It makes your eyebrows last all day, and then also it helps with keeping your brows looking natural, because you can actually see the defined hairs and not just like the marks of the pencil. And you gotta work a little bit fast with it because it does dry down, and once it dries, it is hard to move the hairs. Just in case you were wondering, I am using the e.l.f. Camo concealer, and this is in medium warm. That's what I'm gonna be using to carve out my eyebrows. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish up with our skin prep and move on to the skin bitch, period. Y'all wanna Zelle me, Cash at me, or just I'll drop my PO box below. I need another one of these because as y'all see, she's getting very skinny. There's nothing left in here, but I love this right here. This is my favorite primer. So this is the NYX Hydra Touch Primer, and we're just gonna go ahead and then put that on our skin. If you have more of a oily skin kind of situation, maybe you can go for like a more mattifying primer. But I've noticed that if you want a look that looks more natural, definitely that hydrating look is what's going to be your best friend. But obviously you want to adjust that to your skin type. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer again, and this is the same one this is the same concealer that's in medium warm. What we're gonna do with this is we are going to conceal first. The reason why I want to conceal first is because instead of doing like that full face where you're doing a full face of foundation and then concealing and then contouring, you kind of want to start that now, just so you're using less product and you look more natural. Pop that under my eye. Now keep in mind, this concealer is very inexpensive. It's not expensive at all, and I love this concealer especially because it's full coverage as hell. Like, it's very much full coverage, so a little bit goes a long way. But if you're using something cheaper, like for example the LA Girl Pro concealer, you definitely, it's not so much full coverage like this one, so I would advise that you wait, let it dry down, and then blend it out, okay? Because even though we're going for a light makeup look, kind of like a very natural, kind of everyday, school friendly, work friendly, family friendly kind of makeup look, you still want to cover up, you know, certain things and have that coverage, okay? One of the reasons why I was super excited to do this makeup tutorial is because even though I wear makeup and like my family knows I wear makeup and stuff like that, sometimes when I go to like family events or like I'm hanging out with friends, I don't want to like do like a full beat. Like I don't want to do too much. So I feel like this is like my go-to everyday, like I'm not trying to do too much kind of makeup look, okay? So I'm gonna take a brush. You can use a sponge, but I like to go in a brush. I don't know, I used to use a sponge to blend out my makeup, but once I started just buying new brushes, I just started to use it, and I just love how a brush does this. I'm using the Real Techniques brush, and this is it's their setting brush, but I love this to blend out my concealer. So I go ahead and blend out everywhere except for under my eyes, because we still want to build a little bit more coverage than we would have. But you really just want to pat this into the skin and blend it out. I like to conceal obviously under my eyes. I conceal in this area only because I have redness in that area, so I can conceal there. I conceal my chin just because there's literally no reason to conceal my chin. Only time I need to conceal my chin is when I'm like on my period. I get like acne there, so like I'll probably do a little work there, but besides that, that's pretty optional for me. So if you made it this far in the video and you feel like you're getting some value, you feel like you're learning something, you know, it's just giving what you came for, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, join the team, and just do it like Nike, because we are lit over here. Our family is growing. Shout out to us for hitting 15K. Let's pause real quick. We hit 15K. I love you guys so much. I cannot believe the family is growing so much. I know we're gonna hit 20K soon and just, you know, become a big ass army, period. So if you guys are not subscribed, just go ahead and join the team and just do it like Nike, period. Alrighty guys, so now we have the concealer all blended out. So if you are ever interested in doing like an only concealer makeup tutorial, I have one that I will link up below. Also, I can do another one because I feel like I use a lot of concealer in that video. So if you want like a more natural glam, I can do that. But if you are someone that, you know, doesn't really want to use foundation in their look, I can say go with the concealer that is closer to your skin tone. Like this is more of a highlighting concealer for me, and because I'm going to go in with foundation, that's why I get away with it. But if you are going for more of a you know, no foundation kind of look, definitely make sure you go for something closer to your skin tone. Just wanted to say that. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Fenty Beauty's hydrating foundation, and this is in color 345. We're gonna pop this into the areas that did not get concealer. So I'm just gonna take one pump. One thing I like about, you know, the reason why I went for my hydrating foundation is because, like I said, a more hydrating foundation, it just comes off more natural versus a mattifying one. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you want a more natural look, more hydration is what's going to give you that. But at the same time, If you have oily skin and you have to go for matte, go for matte. It will work, okay? After I put the foundation on my skin, I like to rub it in. And this technique just really does help with it being more airbrushed and natural, okay? You are warming it up and just pushing it into the skin before you grab your tool like a brush or a sponge, okay? So don't be afraid to use your hand. I know if you're new to makeup and you're watching a lot of makeup tutorials, you're gonna see us pull out 10,000 tools. We're gonna pull out a tool to apply the foundation, to blend it out, to blend this part of your face. Like, you don't need all those tools when you're new, and also you don't need all those tools in general. You can definitely use your finger. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a foundation brush and just pat this into my skin. And I just really want to know, do you guys like to use sponges or brushes to blend out your foundation? Comment that down below which one you guys like to use. I just want to know, because if you guys like to use sponges more, I don't mind, you know, moving towards a sponge and make you guys feel like, you know, we're doing the same thing. And if you like to use a brush, let me know. Comment that down below. Just so I know, because if more of you guys use brushes, then I can keep using my brush. But if more of you guys use sponges, I do want to like try that technique out again and see which one is my favorite. You know what I'm saying, guys? So this is what we're looking like so far. So now we're gonna go ahead and set. The reason why I usually set my concealer immediately, but the reason why I didn't do that is because I knew I was gonna go over with foundation and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Laura Mercier's translucent setting powder. Now this is not so much affordable, but this is my favorite setting powder. If you are looking for a more affordable option, you guys can go for the Maybelline Fit Me setting powders. Sasha Buttercup, if you're more of a deeper skin tone, that works. There's a lot of different setting powders, but I have ran through all of them, and this one's my hands down favorite. So I'm just gonna go ahead, before we set, I'm gonna make sure I blend out any creases, and I'm just taking a cheap little triangle sponge from the corner store, and we're gonna use that to set. So I'm gonna dip my sponge into the powder, and what you want to do, so you don't look too powdery and, you know, just too much makeup, you're gonna tap your sponge into that powder and then tap the excess on the back of your hand. Then you're gonna take whatever's left on the sponge and press that into your skin. And I'm gonna go back to the back of my hand and grab more product from there versus getting it from, you know, I'm gonna go back in with my powder because I ran out of powder on the back of my hand. Put the excess here, and we're just gonna put powder everywhere that we had concealer, and we're gonna make sure we are patting that in. Alrighty guys, so next up we're gonna add color back into the skin. So I'm in between me using my Morphe's Glamabronzer or my Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette. It's definitely up to you if you want a bronze or contour. Because I want a super natural look, I'm gonna go ahead and take my bronzer. Bronzing comes off a little bit more natural than contouring, okay? But it really depends on what you have. You guys know I'm obsessed with this palette, and this is like my favorite color to contour with. But like I said, we don't want to really, you know, cut things and, you know, change the shape of things. We really just want to add warmth back into the skin, and that's why I'm going to bring out my bronzer instead of contour. This was affordable. I got this when it was like $5, so yeah, but I believe it's actually like $18. So there's like a lot of different like bronzers you can get from the beauty supply store or from, like, you know, Walmart, Walgreens. So definitely you don't have to, you know, go spend $18 on this. I just got it when it was cheaper. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just pat that bronzer onto like the areas like my cheekbones and my forehead, and I'm also gonna use that bronzer to define my nose. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just take the bronzer and just define my nose. I don't do anything too crazy. I'm literally just going on this side of my nose, as you guys see. But as you guys see, I just went on the sides of my nose and just, you know, define my nose. And now I'm just gonna go back in and I'm gonna take that brush and just blend that out. First, I like to go up and down when I'm blending it out, and then I'll pull it downwards on the side just to, you know, make that look more natural. Now we're gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Urban Decay's All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray. This is my favorite setting spray. Whew. Is it just me, or sometimes when I spray my face, I literally feel like I'm drowning. Like, I can't breathe. Alrighty guys, so I did go ahead and do my lashes off camera. So like I said, this video is definitely for someone that wants a more natural look, so you don't have to go with crazy lashes like me. I like my lashes extra. And also, if you're interested in how I do my bottom lashes, I will go ahead and link that video up here and down below in the description box, because I did do a video on that. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my lip combo. So I'm going to go ahead and take the NIKKA's brown eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to line my lips. Next up, I'm gonna take my Ruby Kiss lipstick, and this is in Brown Sugar. We're just gonna go ahead and take that and put that in the center. Lastly, I'm just gonna take some gloss because I don't want to have a matte look. I want to do like a more glossy look, so I'm just gonna put some gloss on there. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Fenty Beauty's highlighter, and I'm using Fire Crystal and Lightning Dust. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly highlight. We don't want to do too much because we want to give this like a natural highlighting kind of thing. Like it's like a natural highlight from within. So we're just going to lightly dust that on the areas that we want to highlight, and we're gonna go back and blend it out. I do like my nose highlight to be a little bit drastic though, so keep that in mind. But yeah. Alrighty guys, so that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys learned some tips. Hopefully you guys can wear this look going to school, work, going, you know, just meeting, maybe going on a date, wherever you want to go where you don't want to do too much with your makeup and you don't want too many steps going on. This is a perfect look for that. I did go ahead and just bring the dramatics with my lips and my eyes, but you can always change that up. You can add just gloss with your look, maybe a pink gloss. Also, you don't have to do ba ba boom lashes like me. Y'all know I'm extra, okay? But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you guys made it all the way to this point of the video, go ahead and comment the sparkling emoji, because period, this look is very much giving, okay? So yeah guys, I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, go ahead and join the team. Just do it like Nike by subscribing to my channel. If you made it this far, that means you probably liked the video, and I have tons of videos like this, so you guys will love my channel. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much and can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.